to see what we shall have. I have a candle on my... Oh, wait. A message from the developers. This game was developed by a core team of 3 people over 4 years. Your support... Shit! Mystery adventure with multiple endings. It rewards thoughtful conversation and exploration, not brute force. The fate of the city is in your hands. Present day. Are you voice acted or do I get a read? Okay. Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up.
Hey.
Oh, it is voice acted. She's just slow. Thanks a lot, lady.
I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID.
She was still thinking.
Maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change.
What?
So, wanna tell me who you are?
Oh, what do I get? Select your body type. Ah, we get to be a wrinkly boy or a less wrinkly lady. Make me wrinkly. Select your skin tone. White, tan, darker. I'm a pale boy. Enter your name. Trav.
Well,
yes.
It's nice to meet you. And
her eyes unsettle you.
Any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
Oh, what do we get? This is like backstory. Archaeologist. Soldier. You have a military issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. I was on the run from the law. You're 25% faster when sprinting. You're 50% harder to take down. This one, archaeologist, sounds the most interesting, right? Years of studying history give you occasional insights into the ancient world. That one sounds the most interesting. I was searching for ancient ruins.
Oh, you're an archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear this. I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped, or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him?
You do it.
If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
I feel like this is coercive. Mind if I ask some questions first?
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just... What do you want to know?
Ooh, we got a lot. We got lots to learn. Where are we?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Who is Al?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
What's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell.
You could start with your name.
My whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
You're not even gonna tell me your name?
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same.
Bruh. Why don't you want to tell me?
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
All those Karen memes have really ruined that name, huh?
But right
oh
now,
shit.
I have bigger problems, like finding Al.
Poor Karen. What can you tell me about the ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts.
Shoutouts to all the Karens who aren't Karens out there. Have you tried calling for help?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
That's all the questions
Great.
I had.
So you're ready to go look for Al?
I'm going in for the priceless artifacts, but I'll keep an eye out for him.
My hero. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
A flashlight? A heavy-duty, battery-powered flashlight. Nice. Thank you. Quid pro quo. Oh god, the sensitivity is really low. I'll get used to it. It's not too bad. Use a mouse wheel to raise your flash. Oh. Enter the ruins. Game looks pretty good for a team. It said what? A team of mostly 3 people worked on it? Hold shift to sprint. What do we get? Al's note.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous
I don't want to be judged.
shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place."
Dang.
Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds?
Yes.
It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning.
Why not both?
Al Worth.
Because it's all worth it. A backpack full of worn hiking clothes and empty food packets. Nothing valuable here, but still it seems strange that Al left it behind. Why'd you leave it, Al? Loading. Golden carafe. A Latin plaque which reads, oh, that's what Al just read. Yep. Golden carafe fixed permanently in place. Oh god. Whee! I see. That's not very nice. Anything down here? Other than the stairs out of here? Oh. Lots of gold people. I don't know. Trav. Lots of gold people. Lots of gold everything. Archaeologist insight. Oh, see? Worth it already. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Golden statue. A young Roman woman in a pose of lamentation. Don't lament. Mosaic. An ancient Roman mosaic depicting a godlike figure turning a man into gold. I sound like I hear like a blade sharpening. A Roman gladiator mid-stride. What could have made a gladiator flee? Probably turning into gold. Oh, you just walk into the door to open it. Body slam the door. Loading. Loading gang. This is what happens when you don't put a game on an SSD. Twing. Young Roman woman. It looks like she was begging for her life. Everyone's gold. Oh, damn. Who's sharpening a blade? I don't like it. A Roman military commander attempting to scramble away from something. From me. Roman legionary in a state of terror. This place is cool looking though. It's a big ass cave. A Roman woman who appears to be praying for help that never came. Follow Alice trail. Damn, boy! A golden statue of an old man wearing modern clothing. This must be Al, but how is that possible? Al, you good?
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, you'll suffer the same fate I did.
Don't like that.
I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. In here, there are only two options. Death, and that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. Find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Damn, son. Take it easy. Young Roman woman in a state of panic. Oops. Oh, tab opens your journal. Key markers for quest. Okay. Inventory. We got a denarii, a flashlight, and then the tablet. Oh, we just keep this tablet? We're lugging this shit around now? God damn. Do it for Al. How heavy can it be? Roman man on his knees as if begging the gods for mercy. Stop whispering at me! What's wrong with you? Oh shit, that's cool looking. Vroom. Cycle through flashlight and weapons. Huh, fun. I should have put it on SSD. The loading times are kind of brutal. Tap P to enter photo mode. Every game wants photo mode these days. Voomp. Roman relief depicting great circular portal and 2 women. I wonder who they could be. Damn. Gotta get back to the past, huh? Figure out how to return to your original time.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Serpina? Wait, are you speaking English?
What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too.
What a liar, dude.
Your accent's a little strange. Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you? And what were you doing in the shrine?
Shrine of Proserpina?
Yeah, you know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you? And you've just done it again. You're a sly one, aren't you? One more time. Who are you and what were you doing in that
He's too
shrine?
smart. I'm Trav and I've just come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? That's all
Don't
right,
be
friend.
ableist.
Everyone's welcome here.
Thanks, I guess?
But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden
One
rule,
law.
and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Sure, lead the way.
When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here.
Oh, tap E to
But,
follow him.
as you
Ooh,
can see,
nice.
We've got a nice little community.
They
now.
solved the problem of NPCs
Only 23
are
of us at the moment.
faster than you're
Can't be
walking and
missing.
slower than you're running.
No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the
Ooh.
magistrate.
That pompous old
A
boy
saucy
won't be magistrate
wench.
for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Oh, snap.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Ah, don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well,
Wait, what does this
you
say?
know, I don't know what happened to her.
Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone, don't... something.
Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo.
Dude, this
Most
place
of
is
us have
cool.
Almost nothing. Just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live. So don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius.
Damn,
I was just
boy.
taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
What's this about?
I expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the golden rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today.
Alright, lead the way.
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule.
One sec. I'm turning voice volume up. All the way up.
Is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. Who's up these stairs?
Okay. Who's this lady?
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
She's lounging.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
You can see yourself out.
Seems very haughty. Hey, buddy boy.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Trav.
A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built
Yeah, it's nice.
in the mountains many hundreds of years ago.
It's beautiful.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Yes. Oh, can't say I
Nor could
have.
until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment, like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured.
Our
I know that's a lot to
doom.
take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
Holy shit, look at all the tip. These questions will be available later. Well, that's good, but I'm still going to do them all. What do you mean when you said Proserpina sent me?
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
Oh, yeah? You're right. I'm from 2,000 years in the future.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us?
You really want to know?
This city?
You'd all been turned into golden statues.
I have imagined it. Our downfall 1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
How does the ritual work?
All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual.
Oh.
I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future?
I did see human remains in the temple.
I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
I can't promise anything.
Well, thank you for your candor, I suppose.
Why can't you investigate?
Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
Fair enough. Do you have any suspects?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
How do I know you're not the person responsible?
Me? Why would you suspect me? I've just told you, I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance. What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people?
Fair point.
Glad you think so. Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about to happen.
Tell me what you really think.
Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you.
What counts as a sin here?
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate,
All of the
I had to
above.
exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
God damn. Makes sense to me.
I'm glad you agree. The key things to remember are that we have laws forbidding treason and blasphemy, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson and so on. I have made my pronouncement on the subject.
Sounds good.
Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist,
whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
If I do this, will you help me get back to my own time?
If I understand Prosperpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Sure, why not? That's all the questions I had.
Good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you
Create
to
a
figure
time
out
paradox
which
is
way
a
the
quest
Golden
objective. Amazing. Alright, I'm in.
Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
Alright, I'll get started.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not...
New lead. Pip, this will prioritize the new quest showing its objective markers only. Oh, let's see what I can do. Cool. So now we're just kind of left to our own devices for a bit. Press tab to check your quest journal and inventory. So we got this. Create a time paradox. Find out who's most likely to break the rule, and then this. And I guess this lets me set like which quest markers I'm seeing. Okay, that's nice. Very good, very good. You can steal! Wouldn't that just turn everything to gold though? Bad ending? Can I save? I want to save, and I'm going to steal his money. Oh, you can sneak. Does this mean he sees me? Here, wait, what does it look like when you just do that right in front of someone?
Ugh, this place has become a thoroughfare.
Oh, okay. So I guess they saw me. Oh, they just keep a statue here. It's slightly morbid. These carrots are purple, as they were before modern orange carrots were cultivated. Is that true? Did carrots really used to be purple? That's fucking sick. No doubt unpleasant cooking with such poor ventilation, but Romans probably regard that as their servant's problem.
Whatever are you wearing?
I don't know. Don't be an asshole.
Oh, look, you're back. How lucky for me.
She's so
What is it
sassy,
now?
dude. What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly.
I
What are you
was.
doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
Charming. You know a way out of here?
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla.
Sus.
You mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
Can I help?
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
Father didn't mention this when I spoke to him. Any idea why?
That doesn't surprise me. To him, it was like a prize cow wandering off from its paddock. He's upset, of course, but he says he's too busy with the election to help look for her, so he's letting Horatius do the heavy lifting. Some good that's done.
When did you last see her?
It was 3 weeks ago.
3
We ate
weeks?
our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
She was seeing someone?
I think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me.
Why is that?
Because our father had plans to marry her off, eventually, and even a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans.
Is it possible her lover was involved?
I don't know, but it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience. All I know is...
She got the crooked eyebrow.
He's still here in the city.
You look surprisingly relaxed about her disappearance.
Why? Because I'm on this couch and not pacing about the villa, wasting energy. I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
Are you? You can be so aggro, dude. Just an observation.
If you must know, I'm here because my father has forbidden me from leaving the villa. I couldn't bear to lose you too, he says, as if he loves me, and not because he needs at least one daughter he can trade off.
That's tough. Cynthia, Scintilla? Why are your names also similar?
You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way of branding us, like cattle to be sold at market. His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest. And my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor.
Minor?
She's affectionately known as Scintilla.
Jeez. That's all the questions I had.
So you'll help me find her?
Sure, I'll do it.
Thank you. You should probably take a look through her room. It's the one just by the front door. Maybe you'll find something the rest of us missed.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate it.
What do you think about the golden rule?
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing God who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent God would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
I guess blasphemy doesn't break the golden rule. Maybe it's best if you don't go insulting gods, just in case.
Oh, I'd say it to their faces if they had the courage to show themselves. Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought.
Alright, blasphemy's fair game. At least we know blasphemy doesn't break the golden rule.
I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving.
I suppose we'll find out sooner or later.
I suppose we will.
Is there anything new in here? Talk about
What have you
Scintilla?
discovered?
Nothing yet.
Yes,
I'll keep
please
investigating. Alright, she said it was... Oh, God! You turn your camera too fast. It gets pretty grouchy. Vial? A small vial containing a rudimentary perfume made from flowers and oil. A sculpture of Ares, the Greek god of war, known to the Romans as Mars. I like how much stuff you can, like, poke around with. That's cool. Cynthia's chest. Cynthia's journal. Summary. Cynthia believes everyone's entitled to their secret. Now we're reading it. Dear Diary. Today my father suggested I write a diary as a way of keeping myself occupied while we all deal with the sudden and devastating disappearance of my sister. As a dutiful daughter, I of course shall oblige. The following pages may contain my innermost secrets. I know you're reading this, Father. I may be young, but do not think me stupid. We're all entitled to our secrets. Cynthia. She's sassy. Cosmetic jar. A brass jar containing some powder for makeup. Brass mirror. Brass has been polished to a rudimentary mirror, which has been used for applying makeup. Alright, this room's Scintilla's chest. She got some monies. She got 3 makeup jars. Did they say anything different? No. Makeup, 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 perfume, mirror, perfume. Good lord! I think Scintilla was a fashionista. Ink jar. Ceramic ink jar. The ink appears to be made from soot and water. Oh, a note from Scintilla. Scintilla, to Cynthius and Cynthia, may Clementia give you the strength to forgive me. I'm sorry to have to leave you this way, but I have found a way to escape, and I must take it. I hope we meet again someday. Take? He's been gone 3 weeks and they didn't even find that? It wasn't even that hidden. Alright, well I guess I'll tell her about it. They didn't look very hard.
Ugh, this place has become a thoroughfare.
Calm down, you.
What have you discovered?
I found a letter in her room which mentioned her plan to escape.
What? Really? I swear, I searched her room top to bottom and never saw that.
No way, dude.
I wonder how I could have missed it. Strange, but well done, I suppose. But it's odd. It was only a few months ago that Scintilla's friend Yulia let slip she was planning an escape of her own. And yet, Yulia's still here. You should go and speak with her. Find out if she knows anything. She lives in the villa next door.
Alright. It's kind of morbid that they just keep golden statues of people around. Maybe they're like, it's a reminder of that we can't fuck up.
Ave.
Ave. Who dis? I like how they're all just stranger before you know them. Before you know their names.
What are you two talking about?
Nice helmet. Sorry, what?
Don't play dumb. I saw you. Having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up on his balcony. What's he offering you? Money? Favours? What's your vote worth to him?
We weren't talking about the election.
What else would you be murmuring about on election day? Mark my words, Malleolus is gonna be magistrate by the end of the day. And if I tell him you've sided with that feeble old has-been, that you've been trying to undermine his hard-won victory, you'll have picked the wrong patron. Got it?
I don't care about the election.
Good. Then stay out of it. Nobody likes Caput Murday foreigners interfering.
What'd you call me? Is that bad words? Thanks for the warm welcome. I'll be going now. That guy's super aggro. Running around with his stupid helmet. Locked. Oi! Creeper vines. These might be climbable if only they could support my weight. Well, let's just go on Weight Watcher. Oh, can we hardcore parkour? What's that? Oh, it's a tree. Am I gonna... You slide off. I wanted to go around. It looked like a ledge, but you just slide off. Oh, shit. It's fine. Everything's fine. Maybe. Unless the game crashes. No, okay, we're fine.